It is Saturday, the 13th day of May 2017, and I've already been out taking, do some, a little bit of food shopping, to get a little dessert for myself, and with it get a small 1 pound tub of potato salad from the Market Basket supermarket over in the Kmart Plaza, in the corner of Veterans Memorial Parkway and New Hampshire Route 28. And I've also just was out in the kitchen to take and clean out my pet guinea pig, Ernestina's cage. I got that done. Plus, after I got Ernestina's cage cleaned out, I took a pair of scissors and gently cut away a whole bunch of the matted hair from around Ernestina's guinea pig friend's rear end. Because, with the long-haired varieties of guinea pigs, especially around the rear end, end up getting the hair matted, with it, and that you gotta take and, if it gets too long, you gotta just trim it away a bit, with it, for her health, with it. Of course, Ernestina didn't like it, with the squirming like I don't know what, with it when I had her in my right hand, and I had the pair of scissors in the left hand, and I have her in such a way that head is down here, and her bum is her rear end tushy is with it half up in the air, but I got the task done, it's part of taking care of, part of taking care of a pet guinea pig. And I was going to go downstairs to try to get the riding lawnmower started, see if I can get it started, with it, for the first time this year, for the summer season. But, as I've got to, to try to move that big, humongous drafting table that my brother Nate got as a freebie, with it from the old defunct college in Chester, New Hampshire. That doesn't exist anymore, and trying to, the new owner's trying to get rid of stuff. That of course, we got to find a way to get the drafting table from the garage into the rear of the cellar near my workbench. So that's going to take that's going to be a job in itself. At least a two-person job, even with me, with it, trying to push myself beyond my limits, as far as being a person with a milder form of cerebral palsy that affects my legs. And so I'll have to do that another day. I've already got Monday is already lined up for me, 2 days from now, because got to get back to the Derry Community Public Access Cable TV channel studio, upload and edit more video footage, that I've shot in the last week, because I went to a disability public forum, on Wednesday this week, to take and put my voice in, about the issues of Asperger's, autism, and employment. Was it to the people of the Boston, Massachusetts' Mayor's Council on Disability. Even though I live here in New Hampshire, that I do stuff with activism down in Massachusetts, and of course here in New Hampshire. And also was it, went to Thursday. I went to the board game. The social night for Asperger adults. That's the Keene, New Hampshire, was it? Asperger Adult Social Group. We went bowling, and of course I put up what little footage I shot, as it there at the bowling alley. Those are my friends out there, that I've known for several years. So the next activity night is going to be a movie night. Not next week, but not Thursday next week, but the following Thursday. To take and whatever movies, okay, it has to be 90 minutes long maximum. And not any more than PG. But I know a movie that I know all the other Aspie friends out there would like, that out there in the Keene, New Hampshire group. My copy of The Last Unicorn. That it's it may say was a Rankin Bass, English, but all the animation was done by Topcraft, which was merged into Studio Ghibli, which did the Hayao Miyazaki animated full-length animated science fiction fantasy film Nausicaa of the Valley of the Winds, which of course I do have on DVD. So I am looking forward to that 2 Thursdays from now. And of course, next Saturday I'm going down to Boston to take and be at the protest rally for supporting public education down in Boston Common. Because we have this stinking little spoiled rich bitch, Betsy DeVos, who's the education secretary, who doesn't believe in public schools or public education. She wants everything to be privatized and to have everybody go to sectarian religious schools. If they and pay through the nose, whether out of their own pockets, every single family, to have their children educated. That I'm a firm believer and supporter of public education, because that's how I got ahead in this world. As far as I did as a person with mild autism and mild cerebral palsy. So I've got taken this. I'll just sign off on this video weblog.